Hello everyone. Today we will study about important contribution of Mendeleev's periodic table to chemistry. So let's start with point number 1, that is grouping of element. Grouping of elements helps in systematic study of chemistry. Mendeleev's periodic table categorized the elements for the first time in a systematic way. He generalized the study of the elements then known to a study of only 8 groups. This helps in the study of elements. If the properties of a group are known, we can easily guess the properties of all the elements placed in that group. So this is the first achievement of Mendeleev's periodic table. Point number 2, gaps for undiscovered element. Based on the periodic pattern of the properties, Mendeleev's left a number of gaps in his table and predicted the existence of element yet undiscovered. Not only that, he even predicted the properties of some of the elements. For example, he left a gap below silicon and called the yet undiscovered element silicon. Later discovery of germanium during his lifetime proved him right. Same way, scandium and gallium, for which he had left gaps, were discovered and their properties were very close to what he had predicted. So this is the greatest achievement of Mendeleev's periodic table. Then third one, incorrect atomic mass corrected. Mendeleev was able to correct the values of atomic masses of elements like gold and platinum when he placed these elements is strictly by the similarities in their properties. So these are the merit or achievement of Mendeleev's periodic table. And now we will discuss about demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev's periodic table contains several anomalies. One by one we will discuss all. Point number 1, position of isotopes. What are isotopes? Isotopes are atoms of same element having same atomic number but different atomic masses. According to Mendeleev's periodic law, the isotope of an element must be given separate places in the periodic table. Why? Because they have different atomic masses. But Mendeleev did not assign them separate places. This is one of the defects of Mendeleev's periodic table. Then point number 2, anomalous pair of element. Several pairs of elements placed in Mendeleev periodic table violate the Mendeleev periodic law. For example, argon. Atomic mass of argon 39.9 is placed before potassium. Atomic mass of potassium is 39.1. Similarly, tellurium. Atomic mass 127.6 is placed before iodine. Atomic mass 126.9. So this is second defect of Mendeleev's periodic table. Okay. Then point number 3, position of hydrogen. Position of hydrogen is not fixed. It resembles element of group 1A as well as element of group 7A. Like group 1A element, hydrogen reacts with group 7A element to form hydrogen chloride, hydrogen iodide. Like group 7A element, hydrogen reacts with sodium, potassium to form respective hydride like sodium hydride, potassium hydride. So position of hydrogen is also not definite. This is also considered as one of the defect of Mendeleev's periodic table. Then grouping of chemically dissimilar elements. Elements such as copper and silver bear no resemblance with alkali metals like lithium and sodium, but they have been placed together in which group? First group. Then separation of chemically similar elements. Elements which are chemically similar, such as gold and platinum, they are separated. They are placed in separate group. Electronic arrangement also. It does not explain the electronic arrangement of elements. And one more thing, position of the rare earth metals. He placed all the 14 rare earth metals together at one place in spite of different atomic masses. So these are the demerit of Mendeleev's periodic table.